sometimes I forget about that because I put the volume down. Welcome back. So sorry about earlier. We have so much interruption. But my stepfather's back. I already ate. We ate some carnitas. I ate some nachos with carnitas. It's a Mexican dish, and he likes to go into like Mexican places where he's really picky. And he used to like I was just asking him like onion that is like cut, just cut. And I'm still using kind of like my last water. It looks a little bit dirty. It's not dirty, but it is all this stuff is actually acrylic paint that I've used over time, and it's stuck. Um, so yeah, but I like the way that it looks. Actually, it looks very painterly. Um, so I'm just gonna get rid of oh, this rid of from this medium brush. I think around here I have the other medium brush. We might do some acrylic. I was gonna do oil painting with this one and I totally forgot. I ended up using my other one. I'm like, oh, I'm so mad. But I am gonna do more oil painting, I think, because we're gonna have a warm winter. So, oh, here it is, the other medium or our brush. This is kind of small. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it today, but I for some reason I think some people got the number two. I honestly I would have been happy because this one is bigger, so maybe that's probably why they added a number one. This one is way bigger, so but I am taking. Yeah, I feel like they overdid the plastic. They should have stopped right there because I think part of the brush it has plastic now. Weird. Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay, I see. I think they manufactured this mine wrong. Oh Lord. And it's wobbly. Yep. It's super wobbly. Well, I know how to fix them now. So I think because part of my brush should have been, they closed it wrong. Part of my, oh, I see. And I think something here came out. I think a little thing, like a little, right here, the little, whatever that is. Yeah, I think mine is manufactured incorrect. Yeah, miren, we have a bone to pick. And because see, the plastic is going all the way here. And it shouldn't do that. Like, look at my other quill. Well, look at this one. The one that they did. The travel one. Well, they did something similar. So, in my opinion, it shouldn't be. Ooh, why is this hard? Oh Lord, this it's really hard. The travel brush. I don't know why it's hard, but I'm going to wash it because it shouldn't be hard. Maybe the gouache. Oh, and it's wobbly too. Oh, interesting. This might not be a good product. They're wobbly and they shouldn't. See, this one moves too. I didn't realize that when I was using it. Now that water is added, yeah. They might break on you. If they do, I know how to fix them. You're gonna have to put some wood glue and some waterproof glue if you have some and not use it for like a week. Interesting, because I have. So they didn't manufacture them right. And this one you can definitely see it's gonna separate sooner than later right here. It's gonna separate. It's gonna, yeah, right now it's not doing anything, but as soon as that water hits it, let me show you one of the Famui ones. So I feel like Famui has it down to the T. Here we go. Yeah. So Famui, see? And I even, you can tell that some of the paint that I was using went through, but it didn't do anything. Like the blue is just there. But see? See how they have them down? Like you're supposed to. Yeah, I think they might have. See, it's not supposed to interfere, so they should have stopped at this wire and not. Yeah, yeah, it is moving. It is a bit wobbly, and so this one it's so weird. Okay, interesting. How that? So this one, this travel brush is gonna break on you. Just if you have the meaning, yeah, it might not be sooner, depending. But yeah, these are beautifully crafted. These are the the three sets that I got. The three that I got from Famui, the squirrel hair. This is a number 12. Amazing, you guys. You've seen me how I actually, and there were $22 for all three of them plus a pouch. So I'm really happy. And then I got an extra one from the other set. So these are like these almost feel like it's almost, I would say, almost as good as my Escodas, minus the price tag of my Escodas, but very similar to that aesthetic. Okay, but yeah, um, so just FYI, this might not be the good. The manufacturing is what I'm concerned. They are beautiful brushes, though. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, we are going to hopefully I Marlene will come on here. I don't know, maybe she might be doing something. But I am going to man, this little blade has done me good. Look how many I might have to I might have to clean it. It's done me really good, you guys. Ooh, don't get out now. So the only thing I like about this is that but I never know. It is really sharp. And I this is actually the okay, here we go. So I'm gonna put it in there and then I'm gonna yeah, there we go. I really like this and I feel like it cuts it too every time I put it in there. But it comes from a sewing kit that sewing. That's why it's so sharp. I think it's supposed to be for sewing, but I use it for this. But I have another one from Grabby. I don't. I generally know where it is, but I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna do today. I'm not. I'm as soon as I open this. Sorry if you watch my live. I'm gonna put part one and part two because I had to do it like this. I should have just come on around this time, which is the time that I normally come on anyway. But I wanted to be a little bit stubborn. I got these from Amazon. These are the Fonto 3.9, 3.9. I don't know if they're still on sale. The watercolor journal new. They're 100% cotton. They are two pack. There's a two pack. I got it for $9. 140 pounds. Okay, 44 pages, 100% cotton. Here you go. So then you guys don't think I'm lying. I'm not. Um. So and yeah, I thought they were cute. I almost didn't buy them, but I'm like, they're so cute. Oh, guys. Yes, it's thick paper. Wow. And I like, believe it or not, I am fond of this beautiful, like, size. For some reason, I love the round and the square. They do something to me. I don't know what it is, but they just do something. And it's like, oh my gosh. And it's, oh, guys, and it's really nice. Wow. You can even like gift them because they're $9. They could be like for a watercolorist in your life. I mean, I didn't plan it to be like that. I bought them for myself, but oh, let me show you. Oh, I do have another one, but until the recipient gets it, I cannot show it to you. But I will show it to you at the end of this month that I got it. It was from Lightwish, and I got two of them, and I was mad because it was like $16. Very similar aesthetics to the ones I got from Artisa last year, which was $13, I think, for two. See, look at the size. These are so cute. So all of you that are into tiny things or whatever, yeah, this might be a good. I just like the fact that it's square and it has 44 pages. So it is a little bit smaller than the Artisa. Um, yeah, and this is cold press, and it's I have not used it much other than 2 pages. I welcome 2025, and it looks. This is where I went to the coffee shop, and that's it. I only do on this one's one painting because if somebody likes it, I could easily tear it out and give it to them. Um, but yeah, um, yeah, they are. This is what I like. They are hand sewn and stuff like that. But yeah, this I thought these were so cute, and I see these all the time. Usually it's $9 just for one. But I have something similar from Lightwish, and I gave one away, and I was like, oh, but I these are cute, and I feel like you're not afraid. You can just easily just grab on and take it on the go, and just or use it as an everyday thing. And I'm just excited, and they're cheap. They're on the cheaper side, and like I said, I didn't. When you're done, you can easily just right here just put a little thing. If you do one for the month of December, then you could just do it as an ornament, and then you can use the other one as a daily for the upcoming year, and then do the same. I didn't think about that, but yeah, there were and they're different sizes, but I got this size because I like it. But yeah, they're different sizes. Really cute and really something new. Like I'm not into tiny paintings, but this is how tiny I would go. Who knows? Maybe I'll give one from the Christy Rice thing, the giveaway. But for $9, so it's $5 a piece from Amazon. So can't beat that. And I have that I'm gonna make, but as soon as I find, so this is leather that my stepdad I left it somewhere and he like put water, alcohol I think, and it stained. Look, it buckled it, and I'm like, oh. So I think I'm gonna probably use more. I wanna paint them, but I don't think so. I like this color, and I think I'm gonna add. So I'm gonna make some square Fabriano, like a so like so I'm gonna add a piece of fabric there, and I'm gonna make a sketchbook with these. But I probably look how thick they are. I probably have to hand sew them. I'm just gonna do like maybe like 3 stitches. Not sure. But yeah, that's something that I have coming up. For me, oh, I can. My Lumos. If you didn't see my video, check it out. I bought myself this beautiful pen, my Lumos pen. And yeah, I got a bunch of things. Okay, so let me put this sketchbooks, cute little sketchbooks, in here because they're gonna definitely do the body good. I have a lot of sketchbooks, you guys, and I this year coming up, I plan to get done. Okay, let's get to swatching here. So we're gonna swatch these two. Let me get my Fabriano. Get my ooh. And these are my, you know that my they're gonna join the club. Oh, I have so many now of my uh I have a whole collection now, thank God, of Daniel Smith Extra Fine Gouache. And we're going to, ooh, okay. So we have the gouache that I swatch here. And then, what did I swatch here? Oh, I think something else that stuck to it. So we're just gonna swatch them. I don't have room in here, but we're just gonna have to swatch them here. And yeah, cause I swatch here. Oh, the oil pastels from Meeden, and then I did a little test. So lamp black, I don't think this one needs no introduction. These two are gouache. And we're going to do a painting today with them, including them. Include these, and then obviously the meeting advent calendar, watercolors, of course. Super cute. Look at that. I might have to put it back in there. I'm not sure. Super cute. Oh, there we go. I have it. So cute. Look at that. And I like the fact that it's acrylic. So you can actually see, and you can actually hang it because there's a little hole right there that you can like hang. Really cute. I want to see how good their paints are because I was not impressed with the other set that I got from Amazon, but these look like hand pour almost. Look at that. Hand pour. Look at that. Yay. Okay, and these no. Ooh, this is my favorite white. This is buff titanium, and I love to mix with this one. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit more. Okay. I didn't expect it to be this warm. It's more on the great side. Oh, interesting. Might be a real color instead of a okay. Okay, so it's more like a unbleached buff titanium. When it's not bleached, it looks like this. Okay, okay. So see, very when you water it down, we're gonna add some of this with the lamp black. See how it makes beautiful mixes, and I really love it for that reason. Oh, and it's also very opaque. So, yay, buff titanium. So we're gonna get the brightest, and you're gonna see how well it does. Okay, that was, and now we're gonna do this. Like I said, this one needs no introduction. Oh, it's a lamp black. It's a, look at it, it's transparent, you guys. Very nice. Look at that. And very opaque. Okay, so if you add water, I'm gonna reuse that because that's a lot of black. Ooh, look at that. And when it mix here, let's mix it darker. Oh, I know what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my sketchbook here, and we're gonna add page in here. I love this sketchbook. That's probably why I started. I always I knew I was gonna, oh, I love this painting. This is a painting that I was gonna go for my oil painting, and then I just decided to go in a different direction. Yes. Ooh, I love. This is kind of what I did in oil painting. So see, my practices here do carry over there. So we're gonna work this out here. Look at that. Gonna add lamp black. Make it real dark in here. And then we're gonna come back to this, and we're gonna make a painting. It's gonna be like a night painting, I think. Oh shoot, I should have add. Yeah, I should have add color to this. Whoops. First, and then add the black, but that's alright. This is kind of why I wanted a gouache and black. Plus, I always have a black. Oh yeah, look how well it turns into watercolor if you water it down. So if you have lamp black, I suggest you don't get lamp black watercolor from Daniel Smith. I suggest you get you you get a gouache and then you water it down because it's gonna have the same effects as the watercolor. But it's darker and richer because it's a gouache. And then you're able to have more flexibility with it. And yeah, and actually, um, and it would help you on the wallet as well. Like, ooh, oops. Look, and if you water it really thin, it looks like almost like a paint gray. Well, this is gonna make really interesting mixes. I cannot wait to make this in January. Cannot wait to make our color. Let me get a little bit more. And yeah, this is gonna be like a night scene, you guys. So just be aware of that. It's so satisfying. Daniel Smith gouache. I completely falling in love with it. And I'm glad because their watercolors are great, but they're hard to work with, some of them. Look at that. I created something misty, mysterious. Ooh. And we're not done with this. This is just a beginning. This is what we called in oil painting toning down your canvas or your paper. This is why it's important because I want it to bleed black. Get that. I love making little pine trees like this. They're so easy, super easy. You kind of like, what's there? Look at that. Very cool. I never thought of playing with lamp black like this in gouache. Wow. Look at, I made a whole painting. But we're not done with this. We are going to add. Hi, Marlene. Hey, friend. I was wondering. Look, I'm playing with the leftovers of lamp black. Oh, girl, Mm, I am loving it. Look how transparent the gouache and look how dark the gouache is. So I decided to do this, but we definitely not done. This is probably like a future painting, like a future oil painting. Like I was just explaining that this is how we called in oil painting. We called it toning our paper or canvas. It's important because like a lot of like I didn't think I was just gonna like this is how my paintings emerge, you guys. Like of making little things like this. Look how good. Ooh, it's so good. Ooh, 'Cause I'm dreaming of painting. Marlene, doesn't this remind you of the painting that it got messed up during the Halloween? Look at how warm this gouache. Well, I turn it in. This is watercolor on here. It's a gouache, but I definitely turn it into a watercolor. Look how well it does. Look at look all the effects, all the tricks that Daniel Smith gouache gives it to you. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I'm not a starky person. So we're gonna let this dry. We are gonna put some. So we're done with the black, and then we're gonna let it dry. This is not our painting. This is just something I was playing around with. um, oh my god. Oh, I'm so. And this is our buff titanium. So this is mixed with ivory. This is mixed with a lot of ivory, and this is our buff. Let me write it. So it is more on the unbleached side, on a warmer side, which can be really good. So buff, and like I said, lamp black needs no introduction. Black, DS gouache, DS gouache. I was saying, Marlene, I cannot wait to do mixes. Yeah, it's really spooky. My actual oil painting instructor, former instructor, I keep calling him that, but he's gonna forever be known as that. But he actually suggests we use oil painting lamp black, and now I understand why. It's very okay. I will say this: if you are an oil painter or wanting to at some point dive into oil paint, I will tell you this: if you're a watercolorist or acrylic, but I will say if you're a watercolor, this is why people gravitate to watercolor. Well, this is not why I gravitated, but this is why I love a watercolor, because you watering your paint down can give you the effects, and it tells you more. This is why I tell you that just play around with your pigments. I would have not known this, and I actually use a lot of ivory black in oil painting, but in oil painting, because it's so thick, you can't really see it unless you water it down. But what's, in my opinion, what's the point of oil paint if you're gonna water it down? Like, I can do that in watercolor and acrylic. I don't have to do. I'm a very with oil paint, and you will see it more this year coming up. I'm a very luscious. I love the thickness, the viscosity of oil paint. That for me, that's why I'm called in that area. That's why I love oil painting, because I love the thickness, the richness, and that's why I play around with gouache. Because in gouache, I could thin it out, or I could use it as gouache, and it reminds me of oil painting, with minus all the cleaning, and stuff like that. But I've learned. I actually did. I forgot about this. I'm probably gonna start doing lives in oil painting as soon as I get this stuff down. I'm hoping at the beginning of the year, because it's gonna be warm around here. So I'm not gonna completely pivot to acrylics this year. I'm gonna do some acrylic, and then I'm gonna leave it alone and do a lot of heavy oil painting this winter. We have a California Indian winter, which is like 80 degrees. So for oil painting, it's good. Mm, my painting is already drying. But anyway, so yeah, and this is why I tell my the people that, not my students, but my former classmates, they didn't really understand that. It's like, learn your pigments, learn all that stuff. This is why I watercolor, because I didn't know that this was gonna carry over, and drawing, correct. This was gonna carry over a lot of my into, and you all seen how what I do here as an abstract, now I'm doing it in oil painting. I finally found the word, and thank you to the Institute. um I follow them on YouTube and then now on Instagram. The other day I saw a short video on Instagram and I didn't quite know because I'm not a completely abstract painter, but I'm definitely not in a realist. I'm sort of in the middle. They called it abstract realism. You can see that I start a flower or whatever the case might be, but I didn't start it that way. I started with an abstract dimension, or I started with a completely n- new thing, and then it became that, like kind of like what happened with Winter Sparkles, that it was gonna be a poinsettia, and I had it all already in this color, like already painted the day before, ready to go, and then I just kind of like no, I just kind of like refused to do the poinsettia, and I started adding colors that I saw from my new oil painting collection, and then and I already had already the first one, the one that everybody, the my followers like, including me, and Winter Sparkles just happened out of an abstract, and I started adding. I was like, you know what? Let me just add. I kept looking at this thing, and I almost did paint it like this, and I was like, no, I feel like I need to have sparkles, but it did come from this that sort of idea, and the idea, remember when we did it in watercolor, so that does carry over. But in watercolor and gouache, you can see your pigments really well and how well they move. So now I know what to do with this in oil painting. I've only done it thickly and as a background, but I've never done it like this, and I do like it like this. Okay, moving on. And me, I feel like I'm giving you so much talking today. Mm. Okay, I guess that's why people consider me knowledgeable and sort of it, and because I'm a scientific person, I like to play around with stuff so I can observe and see what they do and take. I feel like next year I'm gonna dedicate a whole journal to my observations and mixed media, and then consult that. So when people ask me, I'll be like, this does this does that. I do like research, you guys. I love research. It's like my main squeeze. So anyway, let's do this. Let's swatch this beautiful tiny palette that we got um, from our meet and advent calendar. Yeah, I feel I because I love research, and probably because you're German. Germans love research. Um, okay, it doesn't have names, so this is some sort of like yellow. Oh, guys, this is nice. This is not the same paint that I swatch over their travel uh palette. This is this feels like the Fonto, the really nice one. Um, it's really nice paint. Yeah, this is hand pour. Feels very much like the Paul Rubens. The Paul Ruben, the not this is artist grade. This is definitely artist grade. Cause Lehman, look at that. Look how soft. Look how soft this is. Oh, this is gonna be really nice. Really nice. We're gonna use some of this today. Woo, I'm excited. Who's excited? Raise your hand. You can't. Ooh, this is really nice, you guys. Look at that. Wow. How exciting. Oh, this is my favorite. Dioxide purple. Oh no, it's a blue. Wow, it looks like a purple from there. See? Watercolors. They're quite amazing. And then our green is gonna be like a Christmas green. Oh, it's these colors are really pretty. Wow. So they do have a well, that's black. Oh, I didn't think this was black. It is black. Really nice colors. Nice and juicy too. And let me see how the white. I do not like the white. This is the only mishap. Let's see. Let's put it over here against this lamp black. Okay, it's a little bit opaque, you guys. It's probably, yeah, it's a little bit opaque. Nice, because we need that opaqueness. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so a little bit, not much. This is a very ivory black, especially. That's why I'm glad I brought it in wash, because that thing is gonna last me a lifetime. It's extremely powerful. Ooh, extremely powerful. Oh, and Marlene, you missed this. The little Fonto, I opened them. They're so cute. These, two of them I got for $9 an hour. Oh, this is, and they're like cold pressed. And yeah, look, they're so cute. They're 3 by 9 by 3 by 9. So yeah, and they have different sizes. I don't know. People used to, they used to be very cheap, like $5, the landscape ones, but now they gotten popular because of all the. So I got, there's two of them. They come two in a pack. So yeah, next year I'm gonna be using that, girl. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I feel lucky today. Maybe I am gonna be a winner of that Blick Derwin. Okay. Whew. Not that we got that out of the way. Let's see. I'm gonna use that in the future because this is a lot of paint. But I'm not. I'm just gonna let it dry for now. I'm feeling really festive, you guys. I'm really happy with how the year is ending. So different from last year. I was so overwhelmed. Look at my life from last year, and it's like 180 degrees, and I feel like I'm back with myself ever since after October. Which cover? Which cover? Oh, the cover. It's soft. It's soft. It's soft and But first you have to look at your box because you might have the stuff in there that you're gonna use. It's soft. This, but it is like a chipboard. Look, they cover it with like a soft like a softie. It feels very soft. Like you know how like a doggy, like that type of like hair. But it is a cover up because this is a chipboard. Look, chipboard. But yeah, the cover is hard, and even I like the fact that when companies do this, that this is also watercolor and not that, not like an end like an end page. This, and it's hard, so this is good because it's 44 pages, you guys, Marlene. So it's really really nice. Look at that, and it's sewed on. It's sewed on, but on here, I was saying that this is cloth. It was binded and then it's cloth. You can actually put a little thing, and then when you're done, let's say you do a December daily, a painting, you can actually put it in part of your thing like that. But of your, if you want, or you have a big Christmas tree. But yeah, it's nice. I was very impressed. They're 100% cotton too, Marlene. Mm. Okay, let's move it along. Um, we want to use some of our friend Marlene's like suede, yeah, like light suede, correct. Um, we are going to watercolor. Oh, I love. Remember the bowl we did last week? Was it last week? Oh my God, a week had passed. Oh, look at it, so nice. Look at it, it's all nice and hot press. Ooh, so pretty. Look at that. It sparkles and everything. Oh my gosh. I was gonna leave the background more like this, but then I went and it bleed, and I was like, ah, that's okay. It looks really pretty. I really dig it. Do you think we should have put a little bow thing? I don't think so. I think it looks perfect, but some people might have a different. So what we're gonna do, we're using our medium because all month long, watercolor, and this has won me over. Definitely recommend. I'm still yet to use the cold press, but I love the hot press and I love the rough, and I like the fact that it has 30 sheets and not 20. 20 gets on my nerves because I feel like it's very little. Um, And this is a perfect size. Not too big, not too small. 10 by 7 inches, and then it's under $20 too. Yeah, I think so too, Marlene. Marlene, you and I have the similar taste. See, we're almost done with the rough, and then we're gonna hit the cold press, and then we don't have that much hot press as well. Ooh. Shoot, what should we do today? Like I didn't what did I have in mind? Ooh, cause when I go in between my mediums, I feel like um should we do some holiday things still, or well, we have lamp black and buff titanium, so we gotta do something. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna lay down this watercolor from this little palette. We're gonna use this one though, because this one it covers more. It's ooh, and it's dirty. Oopsie, and it's dirty. Let's I feel like okay, this is rough, so the rough you do have to add a lot of water, you guys. So we're gonna add some of this watercolor. And we're just gonna let it roll, except for the black. You don't wanna use black because we already have. We're just gonna let it roll. Sorry, I'm super quiet. I'm concentrated apparently. Ooh, I've been out here for 42 minutes and I haven't even done one painting. Oh Lord. OMG, you guys. Oh, this is more like an orangey. Uh, red. I didn't know that. I thought it was like a red. It's like an orangey red. Oops. Yeah, I just want to do like blooms, and then we're just gonna watch. We're just gonna have it all mix in a short minute. And then if we don't like it, we can add some gouache. I just feel like I want to play today. So much happened this week that I'm just kind of like, ooh, no, no, I don't want to add green. Green is a secondary. Let's add some yellow. Some yellow. This is how I start all my watercolor paintings, you guys. What you're seeing right here, live. We are gonna go full on abstract. Oh yeah, we're gonna go full on abstract. Did I just tell you that? But oh, I should have divided. Oh well, I was gonna tape it down, but too late for that now. Whoops. I was thinking about that, and then I guess I didn't think fast enough. Okay. Yeah, the adding the yellow was definitely a good choice. Oh, they look like Christmas lights, huh? Now that I think about it. Then we're gonna add to our brush, and then we're gonna go like this. This is how we mix, you guys. This is how we do it. Well, that white, so I'm telling you. So just rinse your brush and then don't damp, leave it. Ooh, nice, right? So you're gonna lightly blend, just lightly where the you see the white. Yeah, they did. Now they don't anymore. If you want, you guys can leave it like that. If you're following me on the replay or like on the live, you can leave. You can do whatever you want with yours. Sometimes I don't really have a direction. I just kind of, a lot of times actually, I just kind of go with the flow because it's fun. I don't like to know, or if I know stuff, then it's boring for me. I don't like to know. I just like to do. Ooh, this is so pretty. I'm digging it. I am digging it. Gonna add this. I love the bleedings, you guys. Yes, before you add, we are gonna use gouache. This is just the beginning. See how we didn't add red and automatically showed up because I'm combining the colors? So if you slowly combine the colors, you can. And then to make things pop, you could just, yeah. We're gonna do it opposite. We are gonna add sparkles to this, to our composition, right here, right now. We're gonna do it backwards. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. Because I feel like, because I'm just feeling it. Yeah, we're gonna look. These are really cool. So if you got the meeting advent calendar, great. This is really good. I really like these watercolors. Okay, let me and look at how well it. I thought they were gonna be like not so good and not so. Yeah, no. And then we have our I refilled our good alcohol. So I'm gonna add our friend that we didn't like last week. Um, Aztec iridescent Aztec gold to our composition. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are, friends. Hmm. Let me get. I need to, cause I need to tin it down. Tin it down a little bit. Yes, we are. Let me see if I have. Where's my Daniel Smith? My Daddy Smith, right here. Is my Daddy Smith. Look at. And we do have. This is the watercolor version of black. And look how different it looks. Okay, it did the same thing. So I'm gonna have to pour a large amount of this. So I can, and then pour some of it back. Yeah, it's having some issues. It must have been and then once that happens, look, I'm gonna absorb back some of the gum arabic back to the tube. It's a little bit messy. That's why you need something like this, because otherwise you're gonna end up with a see with a lot of gum arabic and not so much paint. So make sure you squeeze it back. Okay, and once that happens, look at squeeze it back to the tube. And I'm gonna, because we're gonna use all this. You're gonna, um, so you're gonna get your, you're gonna clean this out, see? And just let it go wherever you want it to go. This is probably why we're doing this without even knowing. We're gonna sparkle all over with this Aztec um, gold. Yes, friends. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, I did it. And since it's so watery and stuff, it's gonna become more like a watercolor than a gouache, and this is what we want. We don't want it to be a gouache right now. We want it to be a watercolor. Okay, so I cleaned that out. So make sure you have. So if you have problems with your gouache or watercolor, this is actually. So when people, this is where people go wrong. That's why they spit out the the gum arabic, but then they don't put it back in, and it's like then they come back like, oh, my thing, my very expensive blah 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 just dried out. Well, yeah, it dried out because you didn't put the gum arabic back, and then I'm gonna stir it, but let me just. Oh, I am so blown away on this composition, you guys, that I'm just kind of like, oh, I am loving it. Okay, let me put the brush down for a minute. We're going to clean this out like that. So clean out your tube, because if you don't like the side of it, and yeah, sometimes I get my rugs and I just go like that. I put it right back. Look at right back, and it caught some watercolor. So, but it did manage. So in a pool, you just get it like that, and then I'm gonna give it a whirl with one of my here. That's why you always need a rag next to you guys. Or don't do paper towel, because paper towel disintegrates. We're gonna get one of these tools. Oh, and I did find out that this is a daughter. I did see somebody. So the Ardor Sherpa. Oh, she did us so good. Oh, and look, we have our. Maybe we're gonna try this out today. And yeah, we are. Yes, we are. Even though that's for acrylic, but we can use it for watercolor too. So I'm gonna get the longest, and I'm gonna spin it. You see how the gum arabic was still sitting up there? It was still sitting there. But I'm gonna go as deep as I can and stir it. Stir it. And just let it sit there. And then we could use the leftovers of this. Look at, see? Okay. So now it's good. See? We stirred as much as we could. And then we're gonna put the lid back on because we don't need the tube. And a lot of it, I hate to say it, but it was kind of like gum arabic. Here. We're gonna put the lid back on. That's the problem with the iridescence though. This is the first gouache, and I'm glad I have it on gouache, because it would have been on watercolor. It probably would have been dry. And we're just gonna, I'm not gonna, look how much gouache we have. We're not gonna let it, like, how do I say it? We're not gonna let it go to waste, is what I'm trying to say. And we're gonna add some of this shimmer to our composition here as well. So I'm gonna get, actually, maybe, yeah, it's our composition here. So I'm just gonna get my brush, and we're gonna brush this out. And it's, the gouache is really, look how, and we're just gonna, I'm just gonna give some of these lamp black some color. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And yeah, look, it's very thick. You can't see it, but it is very thick. You know how I do not waste any paint, you guys. Any paint. Okay, done. We fix our tube. We use our, and like I said, you can do whatever you want, but you pay for it. So I might as well use it. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look how nice this is. Don't you guys love it? Oh my god, this is watercolor 101 that we're doing today. And yeah. Ooh, I washed my brush finally. Wash that brush out. I don't like the way it moves. Merlina was saying that I think these are gonna give out pretty quickly because they're wire wrapped incorrectly, I think. I'm not well, judging that I did make my own brushes this year. This still reminds me of the Halloween because I that's when I did it. I was like, let me just add some color to it, to the bamboo. Oh, look at, I love it, and I still have it. I was gonna oil paint with it, and I forgot. Oh, but I want to see what marks does it make, and it's so big on my hand. Ugh, so nice. Um, so yeah, this looks a lot like a composition that I did a while ago, but we're not gonna leave it here like this. We're just kind of doing it in reverse because for whatever reason I'm feeling it. So I don't know what that was, but we're gonna, yeah. Oh, we're gonna end. I know what we're gonna end. So, okay. I don't think we're gonna end this anymore. This is the gouache. But it's okay, it's gouache. We could always activate it because we're gonna need it. So we're gonna leave it as so. Oh, let's see. It's so sparkly. Oh Lord. I love this. Look at. Sometimes my hands are super sparkly. People are like, why are your hands? What's wrong with your hands? Me so sparkly. Oh, we're not done yet, friends. We're gonna give it a burst of alcohol. Woo! No, we're not done yet. This is very futuristic. I feel like it's spring. It's like calling me into spring. Look, our Aztec color granulates. Yes, apparently. Doesn't it feel like it feels like Christmas in Mexico? Reminds me around this time I went to Cancun. In 2020 17. Yeah, 2017 I went. Reminds me of that. And it was warm like it is right now here in my area. And I was like, oh, how interesting. Lots of people from South America and from Europe came and spent Christmas. I was close and I left uh, days before that. I don't know why people were inviting me to their house for Christmas, and I don't know why I left, and I was in Boston by myself. It's not like I don't know why I left. Look what I did, you guys. Oh yeah, I felt like this was like the perfect shimmer, and we're gonna add some white. Oh no, some buff titanium. Yes, I'm dreaming. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of buff into this little tray. I'm thinking and it'll be sparkles, but we are gonna cover some of this with our lamp black. You didn't think I was gonna do that, huh? But we're gonna add a little bit of lamp black. That's it right there. Because we're gonna use it as watercolor and not as gouache. If I use it as gouache, it's gonna cover a lot of this, and I don't want that. No, senor, I do not want this. I feel like this is how California looks in December here, where I am. It looks exactly the sky. Mm, so good. Okay, we're gonna give this a whirl. Gonna add some gouache. Some actually. So I'm gonna add it here first to test it out. Oh yeah, very sparkly. And then while it's still wet here, we're gonna add more. And why we're doing this? Because I don't want it to be kind of starkly. I want it to be. See how it's not stark white? It's kind of like it is on here because we here obviously our test page is let me hold on. Let me get that because my nephews are up there now. Okay, back to here. Back to our zen. Marlene, do you feel zen, girl? It's definitely a very zen um, session for sure. And I'm working. Look, I'm working two paintings. One, two. And now we're gonna add a little bit of snow here. Ooh, this buff is so nice. Little bit of snow, little bit of whatever clouds. And they not perfect because this is our testing thing. Okay, now we're gonna add. Oh God, I'm so afraid. And we're gonna add. We're gonna be brave. I'm gonna add this black. Let me just sit correctly. And I'm hot now, so I'm gonna take off my thing. Like I said, it's a very, very zen session. I'm done with my soda. Okay, so we're gonna add. And no, I do not know where we're going with this, you guys. I'm just gonna paint. Okay? I'm just gonna paint. Look how beautiful these colors are. Christmassy. Okay. Hmm. Where should we put the black? You know what? I'm just gonna put it the way that I put the rest of the stuff. Because I feel like if I don't do it like this, it's gonna cover, even though I'm using it like watercolor, it's going to cover a lot of our stuff. And I don't want that. I want it to be nice and eerie and play. That's why I was gonna mask things out, but that's alright. Ooh, you guys. And we're gonna add alcohol to this. Oh, I had a lot of black in there. And I only used the tip because I was like, I am afraid. Look, I only used the tip and yeah. So now We're gonna add some where all the black exists. I wanna add some alcohol. A lot of this is probably gonna seep through because the alcohol tends to do. No, no, this is rough. This is rough, rough. And then we're gonna add a little bit of water. Oh, this is still. Oh gosh, this is still. There we go. The alcohol makes it like seep through, but the water. This is water, guys. If you want, you don't add alcohol. If you, but I, yeah, it was some watercolor, and I'm adding a lot of water. So I want this lamp black to. Ooh, that's a lot of water. And now we're gonna do a little bit of the swoosh, swoosh, and let it flow. You see how gouache can be used as watercolor, and then you don't have to spend a bunch of money anymore. Oh, I see a lump. See a lump of just do whatever it feels to you that you want to do. Okay. You see how black, although it is black, it's not overpowering your piece when you know when you can properly assess it, and you always use less than more, because if you use more and it's not and you don't like it, it's gonna overpower your piece. The dioxide does too. It's just a lot of people don't like to use black, but I do like to use it in very small instance, small, just a small instances, like here. And it's staining apparently because this is gouache. Remember, we're turning it into watercolor, but actually, this is gouache. Okay, love it. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little hint of alcohol because now I want it to dry. It did what it's supposed to do. Now I want it to dry fast, faster because I added all that water. And you can work it here if you like. If you see something that you like, you could just work it. Okay. And just keep it. Yeah, I feel like this is a very futuristic. This is a spring. It gives me that spring vibes for whatever reason. See? And if you don't want to use it, don't use it. You don't have to. But since it's new to me, I wanted to use it. And I use it in a different capacity as well. Look on here. We use it as gouache as well. I love this competition. It just came out of nowhere, you guys. nowhere. And then while it's drying, I'm going to now, you know what I'm gonna add? My favorite, not the gold, but silver, because we already added the gold, and I'm gonna use the one that I had designated, the meeting, the shitty brush from meeting. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I've only moved a couple brushes. I have not moved this one. Ooh, and it's dry. It's, oh, I better wet it because this is gonna be designated to this kind of thing. So in case it's something. Ah, while it's drying, I'm gonna add because I don't want nothing to startle. I wanted to. I still wanted to pop, but I wanted to mix as well. So some places it's gonna mix, and some places it's not. And like, be careful because the karataki is powerful. Look at, I'm kidding you not. And you're like, well, Maria, you already added the Aztec. Yeah, but the Aztec kind of blend with our watercolors, and then with our gouache that turned into watercolor. That was kind of the whole point. And then I'm gonna go around with. We're not done with the. I'm just gonna let it dry with the white marker that our friend Marlene, and I'm gonna pick out shapes. We're gonna do all of that. That's what we're kind of do. That's why I kind of felt like I needed to do in reverse order, and we're gonna pull out all the shapes and stuff. Well, now you've seen my full process of how I actually come about doing my watercolor pieces. Outside of like the like realism, like I said, I lean abstract realism, and that's in all my mediums, not in just look how cool this. I mean, look how cool it is. You cannot tell me that this is not cool. And this, you all saw me that I started it here. I didn't start it anywhere else. I started it here. How cool is that? So we set the tone for next year. This looks a lot like something that I've done in the past. I mean, almost identical. But this time we're going to give it a fresh look. So we're going to let it dry a little bit. Oh yeah, it's drying quite fast. Look, this side is already dry. And this one is because I don't want the pens to kind of get stuck. And then we're gonna do a light. So I'm gonna go around and strand like a um strand like that, the the ropes, and then I'm just gonna, you'll see. This is really cool. I'm really intrigued by this. Oh, we could actually use our meeting. I forgot about that. Our meeting. I have this here. This is really interesting, and I'm gonna leave it as because I definitely want to go back and see. Look at how you can see everything, the black, the gray, the mixes, all the stuff that I added, like just because. How cool, huh? Gives me definitely Halloween vibes. Gives me for sure Halloween vibes. And look, we have a lot of paint to work with. Now we got our gouache, and definitely I'm gonna use that up. And I'm glad because this is my Daniel Smith thing. And as you can see, I am progressing to it. It doesn't look like it, but I really am. Um, Let me see if we can add some of our. I feel like I want to draw today. I'm gonna draw it out. Let's see. So we're gonna use some of our these, and I'm gonna get them out. They're Pandify, right? Yeah. I'm gonna actually throw away this box. I didn't because I hadn't used them. I only swatched them, and that was it. And I was very happy. I was like, oh wow. So we're gonna use this. So this is white. This is interesting how it says highlighter, huh, Marlene? Highlighter. So I don't think this is a highlighter, but I mean, technically it is. So I'm just gonna draw a little border. I'm just gonna draw a little border here. Oops. I don't know why lately I've been feeling borders. I used to do them all the time, but I don't do them anymore. And it's gonna be wonky, but it's okay. Oops. Just gonna leave that there. Well, wow. It worked like magic. Wow, this white is really nice. It's coming out like, look, it's so nice. Wow. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely use this. Wow, look at that. It's so nice. Wow, I'm really impressed. They're super nice. Let me get this. Nice. I'm gonna leave the rest of that because I like it. Well, this is looks really cool. Wow, they look how cool. They glide through your wow. Thank you, Marlene. I'm really impressed with these. Oops. Really, really impressed. Okay. So we're gonna come back to our piece. Yeah, like I said, this I kid you not when I said this is gonna be a long. I didn't expect it to be this long, but it has been. So we're just gonna go with it. So we have our piece here. We have our pens. We don't need the water. Oh, we don't need the water anymore. And we're gonna close these out because now they're dry. Very nice. I enjoy them a lot. Can you tell? Yeah, I enjoy them a lot. Okay. So now we're gonna do some lights. I have actually, you know what? I don't want this. I'm gonna use my remember these line markers, graphitin. 0.5. I want the 0.5. 0. This one. 0.5. Oh yeah, this is a 0.5. So I'm gonna use this. Love the little pouch. I'm gonna get this out because I feel like it's getting in the way. And we're gonna map these out. I was gonna do them in black, but I'm not really feeling it because I already put enough black. So we're gonna just. So don't get kind of carried away like, oh my god, I'm not perfect. Just do it. So I'm just gonna almost like neurographic, you guys. Okay, you see that? And that's it. Let it go. Let it go. I realize that you guys cannot see it, but they are there, the lines. So I might have to go over them with this marker. I could see them, but I think you guys, and I'm not gonna do it perfect either. I'm having fun right now. And I'm kind of enjoying myself, you guys. The best thing about this is that just enjoy yourself. Enjoy it. I don't know where the other line went. Something like that, but I'll just find it. It's way back. So something like that. It is kind of like neurographic, but not really because I'm not gonna be. So I'm just mapping out the lights. So now we're done with the black. We are going to, that's why we have these, you guys. So you could do them any color you want. I'm just gonna start with the silver and see. Well, you can match the colors, but I'm just gonna do this. And it's still a little bit damp. That's okay. So right now you're just gonna do this. Okay. Wherever you see the little strand. And it is a little bit, only the one, I'm only gonna map out the ones that I see that they're the darkest. And I'm gonna start with the black. Like I said, you they don't gotta be perfect. I like my composition. I like the fact that I'm having fun. That's what's happening here. Okay. This one, I'm just gonna put it there. This one already has like a little thing, so we're just gonna leave it there. This one. So we're just gonna play with what we got. See? This one is really cool. I like the way that it mixed, so I'm gonna leave it like that. It mixed with the blue and it kind of make like an undertone. Like I said, you can do your lights however you want. I want mine like this. I think, okay. One more. This one had a really cool effect. This one did too. These are really, Marlene, these are really, and you notice how I'm doing it on rough paper? And they glide really well. Mm, favorite so far. My favorite fave. And I'm not gonna do every single little thing. And when they disperse, it's like, oh, they disperse. So now I'm gonna get my other gel pen. And this is a really cool meditative when you don't know what you're going, but you want to put something, you want to do something. That's why I don't do like reverse coloring, because to me, this is what that is. And it's my composition. I could just do whatever I want with it, or like however I see fit, versus following somebody else's. Mm, let's see. I feel like I need some white, so I'm gonna add the white, not the gold. And the lights, it's just, it looks like a background, right? You can add more lights if you want, which is kind of what I'm gonna be doing at the moment right now. See, look, like a little bulbs, because now that white is gonna show because you did a bunch of backgrounds. Okay, and you can also use a white paint, like like a like titanium, and do the same and have like, I just don't want to get it, I don't want to get it wet anymore. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it needs a little white, so I'm just gonna add tiny little foquitos wherever I need it. And no one's gonna know other than you, okay? Just kicks and giggles. See that? You can add as much as you like to your competition. Look at that. Man, this is like, I really like this. I really, really did like this. I really do like this. And the other ones is gonna look kind of like the lights. You know how the lights look bright at night, at like late at night? This is kind of where I'm going with this. Bright at night, you're in the promenade, finding your last minute gifts, and here you are, finding your way back. Oh, this is really nice. This is exactly what I needed today, you guys. Exactly what I needed today. We might not get what we want, but we might get what we need for sure. This is like a little angel one right here. Some of it I'm gonna imagine it because I don't know. I just feel like this is where. See how I'm just penciling in white wherever I see. Oh, I could have done it with my well, I'm doing it with this because I like the. I could have done it with my Honolulu. I forgot about that. The I just like the effects that it's having with these gel pens. It's like these are really good for mixed media. Yes, I approve, Marty. Very nice. Good eye too, because I didn't see them. I wasn't paying attention to gel pens. Good eye. And some of them are gonna be small. Some of them are gonna be big. And oh, it's all gonna be a blur. Late at night. Okay. Late at night. This is where we're going with this. And not I'm not gonna do like everything because I feel like the background does that for me. Okay. Some of them I'm gonna leave it like that. You know how I do my famous swirl? Well, it's famous for me. I think I'm pretty much done. I like what I'm seeing. And if I don't, well, I could always add more gel pen. That's the beauty of it. Ooh, I really like this. Ooh, Christmas light on a starky night while you were sleeping. Some of us were painting away the night, and some of you were finding the perfect gift. Oh my god. I've never imagined myself that I'd be storytelling while I'm painting. Ooh, I like it. I like it. See how this one I didn't. It has all those cool effects because of the alcohol. So no, I'm not gonna do anything because I feel like I like it. Look, I'm gonna put the camera. I'm gonna put the camera. See, I bet some of you, including the replay, like, where's this Maria going? Like um yeah, with this, my God, Marlene, this is gold, you guys. This Pandify, and I don't know. Watch the and tell me what you think, Marlene. Watch the coloring bliss, the lady, and see because she declare another winner that were not these, but they're also made in China. So I feel like maybe they're white labeling. And that one for $6 had more pins, and I was like, oh, I'm like Marlene just because she when she mentioned Pandify, I'm like, oh, I think that's the one Marlene sent me. But these are gold, and they're so good on the hand, and they're like yeah, they're agronomic, and look how thick they are. So yes on this, and look how they're not, the white is not like starkly, it's like nice. And like I said, I'm gonna end my life here because oh, I already said enough. If I add, but this is really nice. I encourage you to do like Christmas lights. This is Christmas lights for me. Um, on a dark night, and because we added that black, look at that lamp black, and look at here how well it mixes. So I've shown you that you can use your gouache as watercolor, just don't use a lot of it, and add alcohol because alcohol makes it granulate and everything. I just feel like everything just did well. And I'm gonna leave this because this will be a Christmas card for next year, right? um or I have not sent my Christmas card. I'm bad. But yeah, I really enjoy this. And like I said, I could add more. If you wanted to pop more, just instead of gel pens, just use your acrylics. No, I mean, it's it's about the process, right? This was my process today because I feel like I needed it, and I enjoyed it. Wow, look at this. And it's not fully dry, it's still jammed. So for now, I'm gonna leave it like that. If it needs more, I'll probably add more lights. Like I'll probably where this side and probably not. Where it's black, probably not. But maybe. But look at this Aztec gold. It just whoosh. It just sparkles. But I really like it. Thank you all, and I hope you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Um, Tomorrow I will be live again, and on Monday, I believe, and Wednesday, and then I'll probably do a live next Friday because I Thursday is I'm in own day. We'll see, and so we can get through some of. We're almost done with the meat and stuff. I just probably have to like prep the wood slices. Today we do two things, and a lot of the other stuff is not. It's not workable. It's like not hard to guess, but we're still gonna keep going with the license until the 24th or 25, and then in the 25 we we say hi whatever, and that'll probably be my last one in the morning because it's Christmas and I'll be watching there's a football. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, not that early but also not this late, and I hope you enjoy this. And yeah, take a little break. Look, it shimmers. And thank you, Marlene, for coming, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a good Saturday. Bye bye.